5th, 2021. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. We were out of town this weekend, and my wife picked me up from the airport yesterday. And when she picked me up, she had one of those Starbucks nitros for me.
Oh, how sweet.
I know, but I only drink the nitro in the morning before the show starts to help me with my intermittent fasting, right? So I don't want to drink any coffee because I am still new to the coffee world. And the reason I drink coffee is to curb my appetite. So at 11 or so when we land, she has the nitro for me. And I don't want to drink it because I don't think I'll be able to go to sleep that night, right? So my thought is I'm going to put it in the fridge and then I'll just sip some every morning before I go to Starbucks to get my nitro. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Right? So I'm going to drink a little bit on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be done with it on Friday. So I'll drink my water in the morning before I leave the kitchen to get in my car, and I'll sip some nitro before I go through the drive-thru at Starbucks to get a full nitro. It's my routine. I don't want to ruin my routine.
Okay, so what's the point of sipping the nitro from home?
It'll give me a little kick in the morning before I get to the Starbucks. Okay. Just a little something, right? It's a stupid thing, but because she got me the nitro, it threw me off, but I have my rituals I have, right? So this morning when I get up, I have a full cup of nitro in the refrigerator. So I take a sip, and I'm like, should I just drink this nitro? Should I just take this with me? No, I don't want to ruin my routine because I have a very strict routine in the morning, and if it's thrown off, the whole day is thrown off. So I take a sip, and then I get in my car, and I drive to the Starbucks, which opens at 4 a.m. It is 4:10. I pull into the Starbucks, and there's a guy in front of me ordering, and he's taking forever. This guy. So he goes around finally. Then I pull up. Roll down the window to order. Nothing. No welcome to Starbucks, nothing. And I'm waiting. Like, man, this guy must have ordered 47 drinks or something, right? So I'm just going to go around. So I pull around and the guy's not there. And I wait and I realize there's nobody there.
Oh, no.
Starbucks is closed.
Well, they're open, but
or
somebody slept in.
Oh,
so I think someone slept in. So then I'm like, oh my God, I should have drank the nitro. I had the nitro in front of me. That's my juice. So what I ended up doing was
now you feel naked.
I'm on Instagram, my Instagram stories, and I just start seeing how many times I could drive around. I started driving around the Starbucks, all around, over around, into the back around. Then I put on my TikTok because I realized, hey, I got to get my TikTok numbers up. One of this could be a good TikTok video. So I just made a TikTok of me going around the drive-through over and over again until I ran out of TikTok time, and then hopefully that'll be something viral. Someone will go, what's up with this guy? So 4:25 in the morning, they weren't there yet. So I figure someone's going to get in trouble.
Yeah. Now, what about you, though? I mean, you said everything has to be in a specific order.
That's all. My whole day's thrown. So I already went ahead and have radio station coffee, which is,
Just think, in all that time that you were doing your Instagram stories and your TikTok, you could have just gone home and gotten the original nitro.
There's no way I would ever do that. That's backwards.
Or you could have gone to
I have this whole
Starbucks.
thing. Only go forward.
I would think you could go back, reset, then leave, and then start your day and have it almost be kind of normal.
If I would have gone home and opened the garage door and turned off the alarm, my wife would have been, what's going on? And the whole house would have been a whole disaster, and that would have been more chaos. But speaking of our out-of-town trip, something happened yesterday. Joey Bradfisch sent me a text, and something happened over the weekend where it was Kyle, Rich, and I. We were in Colorado, and Joey Bradfisch. We were in southern Colorado, northern Colorado, and something happened over the weekend that Joey was recording. Did you know that?
No.
Something happened. Joey recorded. Joey, are you going to come in here?
He's not at his window either.
Because he was like, I'm going to come in here and explain it all.
Let's drive around his studio until he shows up.
Yeah, it's the story of my life. So
that's just the day.
I know. Joey's like, you know how Rich says he's a go with the flow guy, right? Mm-hmm. He goes, yeah, Rich is a go with the flow guy. I go, yeah. And he goes, but he's so defiant when it comes to going to the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You guys play it so fast and loose with, it'll be fine. And you show up at the airport and then you get on the plane.
Right.
I don't like to be that fast and loose.
I think we don't like to just hang out and waste time and be there for hours and hours when you can time it just right.
Right.
So you get to the airport and you start boarding.
Right. Mm-hmm. So Peyton, our flight's at 10 a.m. and Rich wants to leave the hotel at 6 a.m.
What?
And it's a 45-minute flight to the airport, or 45-minute drive to the airport.
You're crazy.
So I said, I'm like, yeah, that's insane. I don't want. In fact, in my brain, I was thinking, well, you go, we'll take an Uber, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to, put some sense into him, like, don't want to go that early. So I said, hey, let's just talk to the guy in the hotel lobby, the guy who was working the hotel. Let's see. He's in a part that's close to the airport. He knows. Everyone that stays in hotels go to the airport. So Joey recorded that conversation. No. I didn't know that conversation. So here's what happened.
Hey, we're going to the airport tomorrow.
Okay.
And we're going to return a car. What time do you think we should leave? Our flight's at 10.
At 10? 7? Well, boarding at 9:30. 7. Okay. Yeah.
We got to return a car.
7?
Okay, so 7.
Yeah, I would. 6:45. Yeah. 6:45?
He says 7. The expert on the topic that we all agree is the expert on the topic says 7. And Rich is like 6:45.
So we're at the gate at 8. We are at the gate at 8. It's way too early. Yeah. It's way too early. So we were there so early. We all had to get earlier flights.
That's
and that whole thing.
And that didn't work either.
Right. Hey, Joey.
Hey. Sorry. I had an emergency, but I will say, Rich is always very go with the flow type of person. He is defiant
about
when it comes to the airport. I saw Rich starting to get a little tood when he was talking about what time we should be at the airport. And I was like, man, Rich is really digging into this.
Well, he starts exaggerating how long everything's going to take. It's a 45-minute drive, but somehow to Rich, it's an hour and 15, maybe an hour 30 minutes to the airport. And then when you get there, you have to return the rental car. It's a 45-minute drive from where you return the rental car.
You got to take the shuttle. It's a 45-minute shuttle. Everything's in the airport right there. You don't have to do that.
Everything about the airport gives me anxiety. And Kyle knows. She stood in line with me yesterday, and everything was fine. But Kyle's like talking me off the ledge of security. Something about it weirds me out. I don't like that part of traveling.
Line. So you would rather like fidget, like, this is the part I just don't like this part. I just don't like. And I'm like, you got nothing to worry about. Like, we're moving. The line's not even standstill. Like, we literally are walking the entire time. It was this pretty short security.
It's like they have a system. It works.
I don't know. I think I have line anxiety too. Like, same thing at restaurants. If it's a fast casual restaurant where you walk up and there's people behind you, I almost never order what I want because I have line anxiety about the people behind me and then the people in front of me. I don't know what it is. It is for sure. The airport is my kryptonite. 100%.
Well, the thing is, Peyton, is that there was a video because we met a bunch of people to listen to the show, taking pictures, video, and there's a video that was hilarious, and Kyle ended up taking a screenshot from it and making a meme.
Okay.
It's the perfect meme. And the word for the meme was when your friends tell you they don't want to go to the airport. What is it? What was the meme?
When your friends don't want to get to the airport early or something.
Yeah, because his face. So we're going to post. I think we're going to post the picture, and I think people should just make their own meme.
Make their own caption.
Make their own caption for this meme because the picture is so great. We'll post it.
That meme was made in the back of a van.
Look at that picture. That's
with
awesome.
Kyle and Johnjay, and Rich has both hands on the wheel, just staring ahead, driving.
I was dying.
These guys are going to make us late. They're going to make us late. They're going to make us late.
10 and 2.
That's awesome.